Hey guys, this is ETA Mako here. Today we are going to be doing a more in-depth review of the Ace1Arms, Agency Arms Glock 17 slide. So let's get it out. Sorry if the camera shakes every once in a while. I don't have my old tripod with me, so it's not that stable. Alright, so there it is. Now let's try to get a little closer look here. Much better. Alright, so as you can see here, that's the slide itself. It's made out of pretty high strength aluminum. It's not the hardest metal. Kind of wish they hardened it more, because as you can see right here, all the way across, it's a there's a scratch there. It actually goes pretty deep. So yeah, I don't know how or if I'm going to fix that, but I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much. So inside the package it comes in, as you saw in my last video. I'll put a link somewhere over here, or probably right here. It came in that little plastic box with the styrofoam. The slide was wrapped inside the styrofoam, as well as the outer barrel, the spring guide rod, and I believe that was it inside that. And then the whole thing came inside of a larger cardboard box, which came with my Agency Arms shirt, and it came with the blowback unit itself, the front and rear night sights. It's kind of hard to see, it's a little bit dark. The mock ejector, and it also came with a full auto sear, which will be in red if you get this. The whole slide kit itself, I believe, was $89. Not sure, but I'll put a link to it in the description. In there. So the original slide my WE Glock 17 came with was one with all the trademarks in it. I painted all these red because I'm doing it for a friend. So yeah, that's that one. This is the one, the stock one is the one that had the inner barrel. The Agency Arms one does not come with a new inner barrel. I wish it did, but it does not. But the stock WE inner barrel was actually pretty good, in my opinion, and the hop up. I didn't even have to adjust the hop up, like, at all, really. And it shoots extremely far, extremely accurately. So, not really a worry. Speaking of soft metals, the spot, or the little notch where the slide release goes, it's kind of digging in. As you can see, that should be a 90-degree angle. As you can see there, it's definitely not a 90-degree angle. The coating on the slide is also extremely prone to fingerprints, but I mean, you'll probably be wearing gloves during an airsoft game anyways. I'm soon going to get a threaded barrel for this with thread protector, just for aesthetics. Nice thing about this barrel, so you can get the light. I have an idea. Okay. Let's get something white behind it. You might barely be able to see that, but there is a... Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see the little notches on the tip of the rail. There is mock rifling on it. The bottom of it gets pretty scratched up fairly easily, but nothing you can't fix with just rubbing it. It does, however, turn from silver, so use a towel, I guess. Has the serial number right here. It's just a random serial number. Glock logo right there, 9x19. Well, AT, not sure what that stands for. Put that right there. This is the WE stock inner barrel and hop-up unit. Nothing really new about that. Get this back in here. There it goes. Alright, I'll put that right there. This is their spring and spring guide rod. The screw at the end on this, so this little guy right here, I had to put some Loctite on it because after a few shots it would wiggle its way out, but now it doesn't because of the Loctite, obviously. It kind of is reminiscent of the Gen 4 real steel Glocks where it has the dual spring design. I kind of like that a lot over the single spring on the Gen 3. Ace1Arms, on their real steel slides, they have what's called a battle plate. It takes place of an RMR sight. I do have an RMR sight. The screws are a little too long on it that I have right now. So once I get the new ones, I'll be doing a review on the RMR, and then I'll also mounting it onto this slide. But this is called a battle plate. It has serrations both sides on the top. They're pretty aggressive serrations, especially this little lip right here. I've cut myself actually a few times on these. It has kind of a miniature American flag design on it, and then it has the two hex screws to hold it in place. Ace1Arms engraving right there. Also on the other side. Pretty detailed actually. I compared this to a real Ace1Arms slide and the Red Wolf Ace1Arms slide. I obviously don't have the real Ace1Arms, or the real Red Wolf Ace1Arms slide, excuse me, with me, because it hasn't been released yet, but just with pictures. The iron sights, if that'll focus, has Trigicon markings on it. Focus. There we go. So yeah, there's that one on the rear sight. And then on the front sight, I very highly doubt this will show up. Some light reflecting on it. Yeah, that's not gonna show up. But I do have pictures on my Instagram page. It's at @ATA_Mako of the slide and sights, close-ups of the sights and everything. On the front, it has 3 cutouts, or windows, whatever you want to call them. 2 on the sides, and then a long one on the top to show the barrel. Mock ejector, I had to grind away this little part right here because on the real Glocks it's silver or gray or whatever one you call it. Sorry about that, guys. My phone ran out of space and I'm using it as my camera. So as I was saying, I've been having problems with this blowback unit. I'll probably replace it eventually. Probably not anytime soon because I'm lazy like that. But I mean, as you can see, it's freshly lubed now because I just literally lubed it. But after a few shots, maybe a meg, or more like, I would say more like 3/4 of a meg, it would freeze up and get stuck right here, and I would literally have to push the slide forward on the frame to get it to go back and load another round. But yeah, loading nozzle, pretty good in my opinion. It loads every round, no misfires. But yeah, that's the main problem I've had. It does come in all the separate parts. You have to put it together yourself into the slide. It does not come pre-assembled into the slide. There's one spring that goes about right here. Kind of a pain in the ass to get in, but whatever. It also comes with a full auto sear in a little baggie with 2 smaller springs, which I believe also come in the same bag. So that would go in place of this little piece right here. A little player. Yes, I know this is a seam ripper, deal with it. Right. It's really dark. Right there. So this one says G17 on it. The other one says G18. So that'd be full auto. All the parts for the full auto are in an anodized red, so they're really easy to spot. This screw, oh, it's kind of hard to see. That screw right there holds in the rear sight and the blowback housing into the slide itself. The back plate, this is kind of long. The back plate is really annoying. You can barely see that, I know. It wobbles up and down a lot and it annoys the living hell out of me. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that because nothing else will fit. Okay. So, probably my favorite part about this slide. Okay, second favorite. First favorite part is obviously it's pretty damn sexy, in my opinion at least. But the serrations. Ace1Arms calls their serrations DNA collectors, and they call them that for a good reason. When you pull back, they grip. Because as you can see, it's kind of like a barb on a fishing hook. So as you pull back, it pulls on you. You can see in the front serrations, there, all that is grime and stuff off of my gloves and off my skin because they just latch on that well. It's extremely lightweight, I would say. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Actually, let's put the barrel on because that probably adds a little bit of weight. Okay, so this even has the inner barrel in it. This does not, and this one still weighs a lot more than the Ace1Arms one. But as you can see, thickness-wise, the stock slide is much, much, much thicker. So yeah. Put that back over there. So yeah, when you cock it, obviously spring guide rod is gonna push you back forward. I don't know why I even said that. You probably already know that. Barrel lockup with the slide. Not the tightest, but it's also not the loosest. It's not bad. It just tends to dip down every once in a while, but I'm sure that's easily fixable somehow. So that is the more in-depth review of the Ace1Arms Ace1Arms Glock 17 slide for the WE G17. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Let me know if I missed anything in this video that you know of. And yeah, check out my Instagram page. It's at @ATA_Mako. And also check out my sponsors. I'll put a link to their website in the description. They make Bluetooth beanies, or Bluetooth headphone beanies. They're pretty much beanies with Bluetooth headphones in the sides, and then they have a little touchpad thing, or not touchpad, but little buttons on one side so you can play and go to the next song and all that. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. ATA Mako signing out.